We knew that before, but when they took on these roles, it changed them. I'm not going to say for good, but it changed them. I felt it in the room when Cynthia sang Wizard and I. And she became this little girl, which I'd never seen her look like that before, because she is iconic. She presents herself in such an untouchable way. But when she came in jeans and t-shirt, she sang. And so she already was available in that way. But she was very scared about how we would portray what is essentially a caricature of a witch. The joke is, this is the Wicked Witch. Ha ha, look how crazy she is. She has sticks in her hair and she wears a frock. And Cynthia's like, that is just not how I'm going to present her. That's not how I'm going to care about her. That's not how I would see this character. And she's like, she doesn't talk a lot. I want more lines. I want her to be more involved in this stuff. And so it was a very delicate balance of us finding it together. It wasn't me like, hey, here's how it's going to go. It was, I understand all those concerns, and I actually really love this version of Elphaba you're talking about. Because us, the audience, is going to be in Elphaba's place. And if we play her as a caricature the way, I mean, the show doesn't fully do that, but it sort of is. I mean, it's a vaudevillian show. It's a presentation. So if we're going to get really deep into her, we have to actually go there with her. So every set we'd even go to, we'd have to have a conversation of like, would she have more books? What kind of books would she have? She wouldn't just have one blanket, John. She would bring her own clothes. Like, these were conversations. And then I would help her say, well, you know, the laugh is important. She does have to have a cackle, so let's play with that, even if she felt uncomfortable about doing that. So we were there to support each other. That's the same with Galinda, with Ariana. She had very specific idea of who Galinda was, because she loves Galinda, but then she started to live Galinda. And at a certain point, I would say, you know, oh, so this thing happens, you're gonna jump over the box because it spills on the floor. And she would show me how Galinda is. And if I needed something different, I was like, oh, but she would like, just have fun with it. She would correct me, like, no, she feels very guilty about this thing. She do this and that. I would say all the way to the end, we were there for each other as a group, because it's scary to take on a movie and these roles that everybody owns, essentially. And not just the Wicked fans, but the Wizard of Oz fans of the book, of the movies, of any of the movies. So we were just always there with each other to kick the tires and just find the truth in this. And that was, so it was almost every day together.